Lady Gaga finally released new music, but is this the beginning of her comeback, or are we all over Lady Gaga? What do you guys think?
I get what you're saying. Like, is this the end of her music career? Like, is her trajectory going down, or is she making a comeback?
Okay.
What is wrong with you?
Did you guys watch? Perfect. Well,
she left in the music sense.
But she didn't. She's not coming back when you.
It wasn't love.
Okay, Perfect Illusion debuted about a week and a half ago. It almost has about 10 million views in just a week and a half. That's a lot of views.
A lot of views.
Oh, that lower third's so mean. I'm sorry. That's my fault.
You guys, okay, compared to...
Is Lady Gaga over?
No, Lady Gaga is not over, you guys. You know what's really interesting? Lady Gaga has said it in the past multiple times in interviews that she always wanted to be an actress before she wanted to be a singer-songwriter.
That blows my mind.
Well, but think about it. She's talented for both. I mean, in both areas. It was just because, I don't know, luck and talent that she became so popular since what, 2005, 9, 6, 8. Super popular. So now Lady Gaga comes out with Perfect Illusion. It disappointed a few, while others loved it. So it's a very simple video. It has like sort of rock and roll
It's not simple.
vibes.
It's like seizuristic.
It's simple. There's not a lot of stuff going on. It's like focusing on her most of the time.
It's focused on her singing, dancing. I understand, yes, they did criticize the high-speed editing, the effects, the rolling back of the eyes. But again, she's singing, it wasn't love. It was a perfect illusion. Come on, if you were heartbroken, you'd be singing.
So
she looks like she's trying to be
the question here is, since she's been away from music for so long, is this song the beginning of her comeback? Because you can argue that she hasn't gone anywhere, but she had such a music trajectory of going so high, and then she kind of stopped for a second.
Yes, she went to act.
She didn't fall off. Like, you can't have a comeback if your career...
But can you pick back up in music at the same point in which she left off following Perfect Illusion?
Okay, yes, because she didn't leave for that long. So it was just like 1 or 2 years. She went off and did jazz with Tony, and then she was acting in American Horror Story. So she left to do other things, but that doesn't mean she just like left and disappeared and we weren't hearing much from Gaga. We weren't hearing much from her musically, but it also gave her some time to like normalize herself, because remember, we saw Gaga who was always extravagant, who was dressed like this and dressed like that, and now I feel like we see a simpler Gaga where it's more about the music and the lyrics.
If she only took 2 years off, we're saying that's how long Adele takes to come back with another album. How is that a comeback?
I love, it's not a comeback because she never left, but I see what you're saying, Rowling, because like she hasn't made music in a long time. But I always love this moment in musicians' career when they have finally come into their own. They're not trying to be anything else because everyone already knows who they are, and they put out music that's truly them. You know?
It's like Justin Bieber when he was gone. I mean, he wasn't really gone. He just hadn't put out an album. And then Purpose came out, and then, oh my gosh, all of us were head over heels over Purpose because he collaborated with so many musicians. So I feel like it just gets better.
Right? That wasn't a comeback.
They did call it like a comeback, sort of. They did.
But nobody ever was like, Justin Bieber's where are you?
No, I know, but it's about not releasing like music.
Right. Yeah.
As fans, we expect new music like month after month.
For Lady Gaga, though, she's been so vocal about how fame initially changed her, how she had gotten everything she wanted, and then how it kind of, the fame monster is what she alludes to it as. And so she really took a step back, and she was like, so many people were telling me what I needed to be, what I needed to do, and how I needed to do it. And she was like, wait, I'm the person in control here. And she has multiple viral videos out about how to take control over your life and how to pursue happiness and all of these kinds of things. So my thing is, I agree with you, Drew. Now she's putting out a song that represents her in her healthy, happy mind state. But in my case, I don't like the song.
Okay, so to be honest, I mean, I was a Lady Gaga fan for many years, and then the song came out, and I was like, but it grew on me. It grew on me. Just like some songs from Ariana Grande, first I was like, and then all of a sudden I love them. I downloaded them, and I know every single word. But surprisingly, the album did not debut like top of the charts. It was like 15, I think.
The album didn't.
The single, I'm sorry, Perfect Illusion. I think it was number 15, and Gaga's not used to that. Gaga's used to be number 1.
It's not a pop hit. It's not a country hit.
So let's wait for the next single. Joanne, her new album. It's a self-titled album. It debuts October 21st. So let's wait for the next single. It'll probably be different, better.
But you guys, I think it's not Gaga when you look at the, like, if it's come out as like a top single or whatever. I feel like everyone's been flopping lately because I feel like album and single sales aren't the way they used to be. Everything's like what's streaming.
You still go number 1 if you have a pop hit.
Really,
like Work From Home was a hit and it was number 1 all summer long. So
The
if
song's
you-
just not catchy enough
Fine.
to be a number one
Okay,
summer hit.
now are you
Sweet.
guys forcing Gaga to create music that's going to be catchy or to create music that's true to her, regardless of whether
There's
it's
a
going
mix.
to
It depends on what you want to be. If
Are you going
wanna
to be a sellout?
If you want to be mainstream and have people gawk about you and
Yeah.
be in the limelight, then I think you kind of need to play the game
You
of what's
play the
trending right now.
game.
Because
You wouldn't
like
be
on
in the
YouTube,
game.
people make
Okay.
videos on what's trending and what's clickable. So if you're a musician, right now you do the techno house, tropical
The
house
collabs
vibe
with
is
the
what they're
EDM
doing.
DJs, yeah.
So and then if you want to live your dreams and not be in mainstream music, you go make passion projects.
It's like exactly like Miley Cyrus with the what is it?
Dead
My Dead
Pets
Pets
album.
She released it for free.
That
She didn't
was
care what
bad.
anybody said, but she
And it didn't work. Like, you have to play the game.
So
I say live
basically-
your dreams.
Me too.
Sometimes you'll make something that's like weird and it will sell.
Lady
So-
Gaga is a Grammy winner. She has nothing to prove. So
I
Oh,
do
she
think
says that. No. I think you have to prove yourself after you win a Grammy more than ever.
She's
because
already proved herself.
Let's
Yeah,
wait
that's
till,
great,
Okay,
but
you
it's-
guys, let's just wait till Joanna
You don't
comes
remember
out,
what it was.
and let's see how the entire album is, and then we'll judge her from there.
I
agree.
I'm not gonna judge. I love her. I just had to censor myself. But as a human, every time she is in an interview or on the radio, I love hearing what she has to say.
too. Yeah.
She's so different from other musicians and just where she's coming up with her music. But yeah, I kind of agree. Like
That
her
song's not
illusion,
great.
it's not that big catchy. Stop, Just Dance. Everyone
Remember-
Just
okay,
Dance.
Yeah, she just has so many hits. I'm like,
different
where is
now.
it?
Go
No,
back to the
what?
way you were.
Wait,
No.
who's Joanne?
What?
That is her middle name.
I didn't know that. Okay.
It's Stephanie Joanne Germanota, I think. I'm a little unsure.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's
You're a
basically
direction-
What I will give her about this
Officer.
single is those shorts, though.
Oh, she looks
Dude.
And those boots, I was like, man, even I want those boots.
You guys,
Those legs.
I may have paused it on the butt. I just want
Yeah.
to. She's
Oh,
so
those are
thin.
booty shorts.
She
It's
is so
great.
thin.
What
She
else
looks
do you
great.
pause it on? Don't tell.
Many things. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No. You know what it is? Like, I feel like I can relate to Gaga because she was really thin at the beginning, and then she got a little thick, and then she got so much backlash, and then she got thin again. So I'm like, I think I'm going through my thick phase right now. So there's hope because that's
love
literally why I paused it.
All right, and guys, I do want to know what you think. Do you think Lady Gaga is making her musical comeback? I know Lady Gaga's a superstar. She's always going to be a
Queen.
superstar. She's a queen of acting. What,
Queen.
do you want to say a last word?
Queen.
Queen.
Oh, she's just a queen. I know that obviously she's always going to be amazing at everything she does, but in the sense of music, is this her musical comeback?
Just
Let me know in the comment section below. I obviously don't love
And
this
do
song,
you
but
guys
I'm gonna
like
give her
Perfect
another single.
Illusion? I honestly am curious. So
Gaga.
comment below.
I'm giving her one more single until I give
Okay.
up.
Gaga.
All right. Yeah.
We gotta get out of
This
here.
video's over. But wait, you can click over to the left to find out WTF. You know.
You gotta do that
Find
again.
out what Mercury is retrograde is.
That's such a weird thing.
I know.
Just click to the right because mine's better. If you want to know why Disney pulled a racist costume from stores.
We're a mess.